In Antigua, where the Caribbean sun meets the rhythm of the sea, Sir Viv Richards lives surrounded by the echoes of a fearless era. Long before modern helmets and cautious batting, Richards walked to the crease with swagger, no fear, and total belief. Here, away from roaring stadiums, the cricket legend reflects a life built on confidence, pride, and uncompromising greatness. This is not just the story of a batsman. It's the legacy of a man who changed how the world understood Caribbean power, style, and self-belief. From the calm streets of St. John's, Antigua, the journey of Viv Richards began long before the world learned to fear his bat. Born on March 7, 1952, into a working-class family, Richards grew up surrounded by discipline, community, and quiet resilience. His father, Malcolm, worked as a prison guard, while his mother, Gretel, kept the household steady. Cricket was not a luxury in his childhood. It was a shared language, passed down by his older brothers, Mervyn and Donald, who first placed a bat in his hands and showed him what was possible. As a boy, Richards honed his skills wherever space allowed, guided by his father and family friend Pat Evanson, then captain of the Antigua team. School sharpened his talent further. At St. John's Boys Primary and later Antigua Grammar School, his ability stood out so clearly that it earned him a scholarship. But life was never cushioned. After leaving school at 18, he worked at Darcy's bar and restaurant in St. John's, serving customers by day while chasing a cricketing dream that still felt distant. Fate shifted when the restaurant's owner, Darcy Williams, recognized his potential and quietly backed him, buying him proper cricket whites, pads, gloves, and a new bat. It was belief at the exact moment it was needed. By 19, he made his first-class debut for the Leeward Islands in January 1972. His fearless approach soon drew attention beyond Antigua. In 1973, while touring, he caught the eye of Somerset Vice President Len Creed. With encouragement from Lester Bird and Danny Livingstone, Richards traveled to England to play league cricket for Lansdowne Cricket Club in Bath. He debuted for their second 11th in April 1973 and quickly became the top scorer. Under mentor Pereira, who emphasized reflection and match analysis, Richards refined not just his technique, but his mindset. His partnership with Ian Botham at Somerset became legendary, peaking with their 1983 NatWest Cup win. As West Indies captain from 1984 to 1991, Richards led 50 tests without losing a single series, an unmatched record built on authority, confidence, and uncompromising standards. In 1986 to 87, he added another first, scoring a century and taking 5 wickets in the same ODI. A year later in Australia, he reached 100 first-class centuries, eventually finishing with 114, second only to Don Bradman among non-English eligible players. Even as his playing days wound down, Richards never left the game. He coached, mentored, and reflected, appearing in the documentary Fire in Babylon, guiding IPL and PSL teams, and continuing as a respected commentator. In 2022, the Caribbean honored him with the Order of the Caribbean Community. By early 2026, he had taken on roles as brand ambassador and CHOGM 2026 special envoy for Antigua and Barbuda, proving his influence extended far beyond the boundary. And now, with the roar of stadiums behind him, the story naturally returns home, back to St. John's, Antigua, where the legend lives quietly, surrounded by the place that shaped his fire. Sir Viv Richards' Antigua estate feels like a natural extension of the man himself, confident, grounded, and deeply connected to the island that raised him. Set on gentle slopes near St. John's, the home sits quietly among palm trees and thick tropical greenery, offering privacy without isolation. From the outside, the red-tiled roof and 2-story structure stand out just enough to signal stature, while the arched entrance softens the architecture, welcoming rather than overwhelming. Step inside, and the house immediately shifts from impressive to intimate. The living room opens wide through sliding glass doors, allowing sunlight and island breezes to move freely through the space. Comfortable leather sofas are arranged for real conversation, not decoration, with a low tea table at the center. Easy to imagine Sir Viv sitting back in the afternoon, reflecting on a morning walk or chatting with visiting friends. Potted plants are placed throughout, subtly blurring the line between indoors and outdoors, reinforcing the feeling that nature is always close. The kitchen carries the same balance of warmth and refinement. Walnut wood cabinetry and reinforced granite countertops give it a polished look, while the layout remains practical and family-focused. High-end appliances sit quietly in the background, supporting rather than dominating the space. This is a kitchen built for shared meals and unhurried mornings, where coffee is poured slowly and conversations matter more than schedules. The bedrooms continue the home's calm rhythm. Pristine white king-size beds contrast beautifully with rustic wooden headboards, their natural texture adding character without excess. Outside, the patio dining area becomes the heart of the home. Metal tables and chairs are positioned to take in sweeping views of the sea and distant mountains, creating a setting perfect for family gatherings or quiet dinners at sunset. One can easily picture Sir Viv enjoying a simple meal here, watching the sky change colors as the island winds down for the evening. And from this peaceful island base, the story naturally turns to how decades of dominance on the cricket field translated into lasting financial strength. As the noise of packed stadiums faded, Sir Viv Richards' influence didn't disappear. It simply shifted into quieter, long-lasting streams. Today, his estimated net worth stands at around $22 million, built on decades of excellence both on and off the field. The foundation of that wealth traces back to his playing career between 1974 and 1991, when he represented the West Indies and elite county sides such as Somerset and later Glamorgan. In an era before the IPL and modern mega contracts, Richards was still among the best-paid cricketers of his generation, earning substantial match fees, prize money, and bonuses, including rewards tied to World Cup triumphs in 1975 and 1979. Adjusted over time, estimates suggest his on-field career alone generated the equivalent of roughly $10 million, boosted further by endorsement opportunities that matched his global fame. Retirement never meant stepping away from the game. Richards became one of cricket's most respected voices, particularly through his long-standing role with the BBC's Test Match special. His commentary and media work, spanning major tours and international series, created a steady post-playing income. While exact figures remain private, this work is widely believed to bring in hundreds of thousands of dollars during active seasons, adding consistency to his financial profile. Beyond broadcasting, Richards' status as a living legend opened doors to selective but lucrative opportunities. Paid guest appearances, keynote speeches, mentoring roles with franchise teams, and ambassador positions, most recently linked to Antigua and Barbuda on the global stage, have all contributed to his enduring financial strength. These roles are not frequent, but when they happen, they reflect the value of his name, reputation, and authority in the sport. Yet for Sir Viv, wealth has never been just about accumulation. As his financial story settles into stability, the focus naturally turns to how he gives back, how a lifetime of success translates into purpose beyond the scoreboard, leading directly into his philanthropic legacy. Long after his playing days, he has quietly used his influence to strengthen youth, sport, health, and community life across Antigua and the wider Caribbean. At the heart of his charitable work is the Sir Vivian Richards Foundation, SVRF, established in late 2003. Based in Antigua and Barbuda, the foundation was created to help young people grow through sport, especially cricket, while also promoting education, health awareness, recreation, and ethical values. Richards has remained hands-on since day one, supporting fundraising events, donating signed memorabilia for auctions, and backing programs designed to help underprivileged youth reach their full potential. The foundation reflects a belief he has carried since childhood: Talent needs structure, guidance, and opportunity to truly thrive. Beyond his own foundation, Richards has also served as an ambassador for cricket-based charities linked to youth development and disability inclusion, particularly in the UK. Through these efforts, he has supported programs that use cricket as a tool for confidence, teamwork, and social inclusion, often meeting beneficiaries and lending his presence to community events rather than simply his name. Health and cultural preservation have also played an important role in his giving. Richards has supported cancer awareness initiatives, community care organizations in Antigua, and fundraising efforts aimed at restoring historic churches in St. John's, places deeply tied to his upbringing and the island's identity. He has also aligned with educational and medical institutions on the island, helping spotlight health and youth-focused initiatives that serve the local population. What ties all of these efforts together is consistency. Richards gives in a way that mirrors how he played cricket, steady, purposeful, and rooted in values. And behind that sense of duty lies a deeply personal foundation shaped by family, faith, and community, which brings the story naturally to the man beyond the legend. Despite global fame, he remains deeply connected to the Caribbean and to the people who matter most to him. He has shared his life for many years with his wife, Miriam Richards, and together they raised 2 children, Matara and Molly. Family has never been treated as a backdrop to success. It has been the center of it. His son Molly Richards has followed a natural path into professional cricket, carrying the Richards name onto the field with his own style and determination. While comparisons are inevitable, Sir Viv has often allowed his son to grow without pressure, believing that legacy should inspire, not weigh someone down. Richards's personal story also reflects a life lived across cultures. In the late 1980s, he had a relationship with Indian actress Neena Gupta, which led to the birth of their daughter, Masaba Gupta, in 1989. Though Masaba was raised primarily in India, Richards remained present in her life in a respectful and supportive way. Over time, their bond became publicly visible, especially as Masaba rose to prominence as one of India's most successful fashion designers. Richards's appearance at her wedding in 2023 was a powerful emotional moment, less about celebrity, more about a father quietly standing beside his daughter. Friendship has also played a meaningful role in his life. His long-standing bond with former England rival Ian Botham is often cited as one of cricket's great off-field friendships. What began as fierce competition matured into trust and mutual respect, with Richards even becoming godfather to Botham's son, a symbol of how deeply that relationship runs. Today, Richards lives a largely private life, spending most of his time in Antigua. He travels selectively for commentary, ambassador roles, or family milestones, and keeps his public presence focused on inspiration rather than personal exposure. At this stage of life, his greatest victories are not counted in runs or trophies, but in family, peace, and the legacy of values he continues to pass on quietly. If this journey inspired you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more stories of icons who shaped generations, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for staying with us, and we'll see you in the next story.